My name's Jamie Dore. Myself and my family farm at Tully, right in the heart of the wet tropics. So we're very focused on the fact that we're adjacent to the Great Barrier Reef. So getting the most value out of pre-emergent chemical is very important to us, and it'll probably become more important going into the future. So my brother Brian was instrumental in coming up with this idea, along with Carissa Rickson, who's our advising agronomist. So basically the principle is to use the spot spraying tractor to log the concentrated areas of high pressure weeds, especially hammelgrass, especially grasses, and these are the main areas of seed bank. So if we can log and map these areas, then we can concentrate our pre-emergent chemical in the greatest areas of need. So that's very important for us into the future. I mean, obviously years ago we were able to blanket apply chemicals such as Valpar. At the top rate used to be 4 kilos to the hectare. Not that many farmers would have used that top rate. However, going into the future, we can see how pre-emergent chemicals are going to be much more restricted. So this allows us to target the weed areas and effectively use these chemicals. So as far as the practicalities of this technology, basically what happens is there's a logging system on the GPS for the spot spraying tractor. So when you think about it, there's a lot of work put into spot spraying, hours and hours and hours, and my brother Brian thought, well, how can you put all of this wasted time to use, So if you can build up a map over time, that's a valuable tool. And what then happens is that information is given to Carissa Rickson, our agronomist, and Carissa puts it into a map that develops a prescription blend. So that information is then put onto a USB stick, then that's loaded into the sprayer, and then that allows us to use variable rates of chemical in those hot spots. So with the Trimble spray unit, the GPS system allows for different rates to be used at different points in the paddock. So once that information has been downloaded into the Trimble spray controller, you'll be driving along, and on the map it'll show up a hotspot of seed area, and then it'll double the water rate, and that'll allow for better coverage and also twice the pre-emergent chemical. So at the moment we're trialling Balance and Gramoxone, but in addition to that we're also backing up with that post-harvest the next year. So as soon as the harvester goes through, at the moment we are following behind with a Mazapic, and we found this to be incredibly effective. So a Mazapic as a replacement chemical for Dore and Valpar has been basically revolutionary for us. It's allowed us to meet the reef rescue guidelines, and it's given us very good efficacy on grasses. So, along with a really good fallow management plan, so roundupping in fallow and using break crops, as well as being able to target these areas, over time the seed bank and the seed bed will be diminished.